Find out, 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Carr. And he fires one that's intercepted.
Picked off by the rookie Asante Samuel.
And he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a Charger TD. A big play there by the rookie. An interception followed by the return for 6 points.
If you want to be accepted by your teammates and coaching staff, make plays like that.
Now the extra point try forthcoming. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. The Raider offense set to get this drive started, and they just had that pick six. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle. You know, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there, it's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. See if they can get the ball moving again.
Well, we'll see if they can do it here. 6 yards on the pickup, and it'll make it 2nd down. Shotgun now for Carr. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers 35. 23 yards the pickup there. Now Carr again. And he'll find Ruggs on the right side. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. Carr now on first down. Looking for Ruggs again, and he's got him again. Touchdown, Raiders. Henry Ruggs, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Raiders are back within a score. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Charger drive about to get going.
Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks. They'll fake the handoff, now Herbert. And it's hauled in by Jared Cook. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert.
Eluding the pressure right. Over the middle, it's Jared Cook. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 41-yard line. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the Raiders' 41-yard line.
Play action. It's Herbert. Try to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked by Trayvon Mullen. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Not much there, only a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. They've got his man complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. For Henry Ruggs, he was the fastest runner at the 2020 Combine. Ran the 40 in 4.27. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. It's caught inside the 10. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more.
Someone really wanted to be in the lead here because that's a heck of a gamble, isn't it? You're down 1, you kick it, you got a tie ball game. Instead, they fake it. And I keep coming back to this every time I see it. Remember, if you're faking an extra point now, the ball snapped at the 15-yard line.
Yeah, you're giving up 13 yards as opposed to just lining up at the 2 and saying you're going to go for 2.
You're running a big play, lots of yardage for 1 extra point. That's a heck of a gamble, but it paid off in this case.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. His throw incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
On 2nd and 10, the ball back with Herbert.
That's into the hands of Eckler.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Give him 12 yards there. The Chargers have a first down. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports.
Chargers 14.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Herbert will give this one to Eckler.
And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Nice satisfying run on first down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we've got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
Eckler going to get it again on 2nd down.
And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there. Now it'll be 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 5.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Jonathan Abram picks it.
This is too easy right here.
And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. Well, dare I say it, it's kind of quid pro quo. Both defenses now with an interception return for a touchdown.
Your vocabulary, sir. Well done.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead is up to 8. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And fresh off the pick 6, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
It all comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Chargers.
For Justin Herbert, we saw the big arm in his days at Oregon, of course. Saw it even more in his rookie season with the Chargers. And if anything, it appears to just continue to get stronger.
And I'm telling you, nothing will light up a crowd more than a play like that. Here in the stadium, all eyes were on the receiver streaking downfield, and you know everyone was thinking, throw it, he's open. What a connection there for the touchdown.
They'll try and run it here. And he's not going to get there. So they come up empty on the two-point conversion, and they are unable to tie up this football game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And we have seen a lot on the scoreboard here in this quarter. So sometimes you talk to me about tendency breakers on offense. These defenses struggling. Are there tendency breakers on defense?
All defensive coordinators keep something in their hip pocket for these types of situations. What can we do to slow down the onslaught? But the biggest thing is make sure these guys encourage each other, pick themselves up, because right now it's been a really tough ball game trying to stop these offenses.
Oh, it really has, especially as of late. Oh, a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. Carr to throw on 3rd and 1.
And that'll be checked down to Drake.
And he's got some space here. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Defense was expecting run, and they're dealt a pass of over 15 yards. Again, it's Carr. Got a man. It's Darren Waller. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 17 more yards. They had 17 on the previous snap as well. On 1st down, Carr. That's going to be brought in by Higgins. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. Call that a very strong gain of 24. To throw is Carr. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
It's a gain of a yard. That brings up
Carr going to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. He's continuing to be a big presence defensively. Remember last week, AFC Defensive Player of the Week, and a big pick right there.
And when you pile up big numbers, it gets everyone's attention. But sometimes the number just needs to be, how many game-changing plays did you make? Did you take the ball away from the other team? He just did that, trying to win the award again this week.
The Charger drive about to get going. Here's Eckler to begin the drive. And he will lose yardage on the play, back at his own 19-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Now it's Herbert. And brought in by the tight end Cook. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 6.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. Going up top. On Herbert, his 3rd interception. Picked off by Trayvon Mullen. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. Throwing again on 2nd.
And this goes out wide for Drake.
Defensively, they came into the game with the understanding they're going to have to slow him down on passes just like this because he was over 100 yards receiving.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. It's Chris Harris with a pick. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD. So now 2 pick sixes that he's thrown in this first half of play. Where do you go from here?
Well, number one, make sure you keep your poise. Make sure you go to the sideline after throwing this second one and you look like you're still in charge, that you're still the guy, because your team's going to feed off of you. And if you're having your hands on your head or shaking your head and walking with your head down, guess what? They're not going to rally at all.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a...
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
Third touchdown pass now for Derek Carr. And once again, the Raiders are back out in front.
And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, get that water break and get on out there and play.
The Charger drive about to get going. We've got a little more than a minute to go. I think the offense is saying, hey, all we need here, a field goal, and we can take the lead into intermission.
Well, I think that's what the goal should be. Give your kicker a chance to give you those 3 points. But in the meantime, if someone falls asleep on the defensive side, you might take advantage of that and get a big shot downfield, too.
It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25. From the 50, here's Herbert. He's airing it out for Williams. And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. Now the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Eckler running it. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Here's 2nd and 2 now from the 3.
And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. They'll try to run for the first with Ingram. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. They're going to go for now 4th and 2. Remember, they can still get the first down at the 1-yard line, though. They snap it to Herbert. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The 4th down play doesn't work for the Chargers, and that will force a turnover on downs.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And we'll see how aggressive they want to be in these final stages before the half.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Nasir Adderley. That he's going to get this on down to the 13-yard line.
Certainly feels like the classic second guess, but let's be honest about it. They had a chance going to halftime with the lead. Why did they take a chance with a throw there? I don't understand that.
Well, that's what I'm wondering. And now this defense has to try to protect that lead going into the locker room.
Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Here's 2nd and a yard.
A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. Here's a diving catch right side. And this will be caught in the end zone for the Chargers touchdown. Dante Pettis as the first half is winding down.
And the Chargers on just 2 plays have taken the lead.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is up to 5.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
And we'll see what they opt to do with just 14 seconds remaining until intermission. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs.
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders.
And most people think of Derek Carr kind of as a guy who excels throwing the short pass, but he can dial it up when need be.
And we often talk about hang time for punts, but in this case, we should probably calculate the hang time on that throw because that one hung up there for a long time and managed to keep going and going until it found its target.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And with only 4 seconds on the clock, time likely for just one snap of the football.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. A final shot before the break for Herbert. He finds his target, Allen. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3.
The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and get...
And he will not get away from the pressure here. Carr taken down. Jerry Tillery, credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. Under pressure, they got him again. Jerry Tillery able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening. Accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. Here's A.J. Cole now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. And from their own end zone, it's a fake. And, oh, that is going to be a safety. And here's where I'm perfectly happy to defer to my analyst and let him analyze this one.
I don't get it.
That's the analysis?
That's the analysis. I don't get it. I mean, you're on the other side of midfield. Maybe. But a fake punt way down here, you want analysis? Ridiculous.
Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10.
At their own 27.
He'll hand off here to Eckler.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Herbert off of play action. And Cook has it, left side. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Running on first down, Eckler. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Brings up second and 10.
Herbert. Williams brings it in. Touchdown. Mike Williams. His fourth touchdown on the year. And the Chargers are going to take the lead. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Well, this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
And the last time they had the football, they surrendered 2 points on the safety. Well, they don't want to do that one again.
No, not at all. It's almost like a bases clearing double, isn't it? Give up a couple of runs.
Sure.
just messes things up for you offensively.
And it looked like he got the feet down, did he? Yes, it's a catch.
We have seen big plays from both quarterbacks throughout this game, and there's another one right there. Going back and forth, almost like two excellent guitar soloists trying to top each other with each additional play.
Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Carr to throw again.
And he's got the hook up to Ruggs. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Into the red zone, it's Carr.
Looking for Ruggs again, and he's got him again.
3 yards the gain there, second down. Now Carr.
At the 17-yard line.
And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Uchenna and Wosu got the sack there. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
I like that play call right after they've been sacked, because they anticipated pressure again. And if you believe that, you know you got to get the ball out of your hands quickly. That one was incomplete.
They'll go for it. It's Carr. They'll roll him out right. Able to find Waller. That's complete. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 4th down, no problem. 19 yards that time, but now it's 1st and 10. So a moment to catch our collective breath after the 4th down conversion. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. Here's Carr to throw. And they're going to get to him, a sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Shotgun now for Carr. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders.
Henry Ruggs
There to make the grab.
And the Raiders are an extra point away from tying this game here in the fourth.
Here we go now as we get set for a big two-point conversion. It's complete, and he will get into the end zone. So how about that for putting it on the line? They've taken the lead by a point here in the fourth quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going, and they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one.
The run there on first down gets him a yard to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 26-yard line.
Once more, here's Eckler. And he powers his way up past the 30. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. He's airing it out for Williams. And that's caught inside the 30. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That could very well be a defining play in this game. A touchdown, that gives them the lead, and they took a major step towards getting there with that big play right there.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. It's Eckler again. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up.
Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Casey Hayward. And a great return as he's up close to the 40-yard line.
You're looking there at a defensive back who's maybe a step slower than he was when he came into the league a decade ago. I know I questioned his speed coming into the game, but what he's lost in speed, he's more than made up for it with intellect. And that's a great job of knowing how to position himself to make that interception.
And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
Okay, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe he didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, fourth quarter. Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10.
Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. Room to run past midfield. He gets it across the 50 and down to the 48. First down Vegas as Carr finds Ruggs that time.
They fake the handoff. Now Carr.
He'll let this go deep for Ruggs.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown.
Henry Ruggs.
48 yards. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that will ensure that it will take a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie it. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Made at the 25-yard line. The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. There's still plenty of time here in the fourth quarter. Just a one-possession game, down 8. They'll be looking for the touchdown and two-point conversion.
Blitz coming, and down he goes.
A hole to dig out of here. 2nd and 17.
Back at the 18-yard line.
Another try after the first down sack. Herbert. And he's just throwing the ball up for grabs now. Fortunately, that one going to fall incomplete. Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. 24 is the mic. Hey, let's go.
4th down for Herbert. Desperation time. Going deep here for Allen. And this one is incomplete. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Nothing open downfield, and he had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw, trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
Carr going to throw here. And fights him off. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Like the footwork back there, and I thought he did a pretty good job of evading that first wave of players. Trying to buy a little extra time out of the pocket, but in the end, oh, that was a tough one.
Yeah, winds up getting buried for the loss.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but...
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And this is caught at the 5. And they are 3 for 3 on two-point conversions as he is into the end zone for the score. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Made at the 25-yard line. The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
And now off to the races, down the right side. Touchdown, Chargers.
Austin Eckler.
His 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Chargers are able to close the gap just a bit.
Well, they knew a lot of steps had to happen here. They got step 1, the touchdown. You need a 2-point conversion here, don't you?
You do, and as you continue to look ahead, if they're able to get that, somehow get the ball back and get another score, they have to go for 2 again. That's why teams are practicing multiple 2-point plays.
We saw that in Super Bowl 51 with the Patriots getting a pair of big 2-point conversions.
Chargers 51.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Well, here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And this one now not quite over yet. Still 2 timeouts remaining defensively. And, boy, having that 3rd timeout would have really helped here. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts as it comes with 1:25 left to go in the contest. Carr going to look to throw. And the most curious way there to burn some clock. That was wild. And at the end of all that, it winds up a safety. All right, Charles, help me out here. 4th quarter, you've got the lead, and you run backwards into the end zone. You're just trying to do too much.
I almost don't have words for it. But, you know, every coach that we talk to talks about running backs or people running the football, running north-south, getting upfield. He went way in the opposite direction, and that's going to cost his team.
Yeah, it cost him big time. Still leading, but it costs him. Herbert. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown. Mike Williams. His 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Chargers can now take the lead with the extra point.
We all knew the situation. We're in the 4th quarter. Who's going to step up and make the big play? Well, we just saw it, didn't we? Took their shot, downfield, got it, and now they're in a great position to take the lead.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
Yeah, they practice this all the time.
They practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. 6 yards left on 2nd down. Carr going to give it to Jacobs. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3. On 3rd down, here comes Jacobs. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the 1st. They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point, you have to have a splash play in there as well.
And John Gruden has made the call. His guys are going for it. Now Carr, got to have this one. And he's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner. Watch him drive. What would be a go-ahead touchdown? And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last